Okay, good morning friends. I hope all of you are safe at home. Today we are going to discuss about the result of French Revolution. You know that we are discussing about the first chapter of history. The name of the chapter is Revolutions that influence the world. We already discussed all things in the previous class, and today we are going to discuss about the result of French Revolution. Let me check it one by one. The first result of French Revolution was which stimulated later revolutions of the world, or simply which gave inspiration or direction to later revolutions of the world. And secondly, which ended the feudal system. You know, the feudal system which had existed in Europe based on land. So the French Revolution which caused to end the feudal system. And next one is the French Revolution gave the concept of people's sovereignty. And after that, which helps to emergence of nationalism, or the people conscious with nationalism, or people have a conscious with their nation. Patriotism get emerged among themselves. And next one is growth of middle classes. You know, when the French society are categorized into three, the middle class people did not get any chance in administration or any other things. They did not get any representation. So, after French Revolution, the middle class people or the position of middle class people get increased. And next one is the watchword of French Revolution, which means liberty, equality and fraternity, which get a wide acceptability among other countries of the world. Anyway, these are the 6 important results of a French Revolution. And after that, let me check into Napoleon Bonaparte. You may be heard about Napoleon Bonaparte, who seized the power in the period of 1799 and who had played a key role in French history. Actually, Mr. Napoleon was an autocratic ruler. He was simply was an autocratic or despotic ruler, yet who had introduced many reforms for the development of French society. Let me check what are the reforms introduced by Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte. First of all, farmers become the owners of the land, which means all the land from the nobles and priests or clergies are confiscated or captured and which are distributed among the farmers. That's why the farmers become the owners of land. And after that, we had introducing a sinking fund with the aim of avoiding the public debt of France. In the same way, with the aim of economic development, we had introduced a Bank of France. Then, we had constructed many roads and bridges for the smooth transportation. And also, we had bring the clergies under the control of the government. We made some laws with the aim of reducing the power of the clergies. And finally, most importantly, Mr. Napoleon, the ruler of France, who had codified or collected all the laws of France and which had changed into a code of law, or who framed a code of law. Anyway, these are the most important reforms of Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte. But unfortunately, when the ideas of French Revolution which get great impetus among or great influence among the other countries, all other European countries, their existing autocratic system of government, they gathered under the leadership of Britain and they made a collected attack against Mr. Napoleon. And finally, in the period of 1850, Mr. Napoleon gets defeated by the European allies in Waterloo or the Battle of Waterloo. This ended the French Revolution, and after that France became a republican government or republican country. And after that we had discussed about another important revolution, which means Latin American Revolution. South America, which is otherwise known as Latin America. The main European countries who colonialized Latin America was Spain and Portugal. Latin America is blessed with many natural resources. Many gold mines are there. And the main livelihood of the people of Latin America was maize cultivation. They also reared some of the animals like sheep. And also through the trade, they improved their economic condition. But the European powers like Spain and Portugal, they came to here and colonialized, and they completely changed everything like religion, their language, their educational system, the style of construction, and the style of farming, any method of farming and crops also. Many new diseases also came to Latin America from the part of Europe. But finally, with the influence of the thinkers like Mr. Jose de San Martin, Simon Bolivar, and Francisco Miranda, they gave inspiration to the Latin American people, finally which led to Latin American Revolution. Okay, thank you.